Y'all already know what it is. It's time for another week of WKW. Also, legit heard, yep, LA Knight got eliminated. I'm no longer paying attention to the fucking WWE Elimination Chamber. Welcome in, Star. Yeah, it seems like they're probably gonna do LA Knight versus Logan Paul again. I thoroughly do not care. Yeah, I had a feeling it was a good idea to not try to stream the Elimination Chamber outside of the fact that I don't have the ESPN shit, and I would have to try and find my way via VPN shenanigans to get that working. But yeah, Javon got eliminated too. Yeah, I no longer care for this chamber. This is a sleeper. It is. I mean, there was like 1-2 highlights with I was feeling so with that of having Rhea Ripley win the chamber, but at the same time there is no other option for Jade Cargill whatsoever. Like I don't want to have Io and Rhea go in different directions because the women's tag division desperately needs them. But the alternative is Trish versus Jade, and that's not a WrestleMania worthy match right now. Top of that, at least it gives Io the chance to go after Julia, excuse me. So there is something, but still, yuck. This Mania card's looking stinky. But you know whose is not? Ours. Let's get to WKW. Oh yeah, that Solo Sokoa music reminds me. Good lord, they're continuing on the Wyatts versus NFTs again. Good lord. Anyways. Give your boy a second, listening to the homies, I'm assuming they're teasing the doggone mask stuff. But for those that are here, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow we will be having our Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. I picked up a game. I feel dirty. Oh no. Bonking you early. But ladies and gentlemen, before we get to the show, gonna go ahead and toss a shout out to Red, because if you didn't know, over on AMW earlier today, that of not one, not two, not three, but 4 of our superstars appeared over on AMW for their Grand Magic Rumble. That being Scarlett Nakamura, whom of which Scarlett Nakamura, which damn, she is legit not having a good month. Yesterday she failed to get some information about where her student is. Lost against Jamal Jose, is going to be third to enter her respective elimination chamber. What else? You have doggone the fact that she was a runner-up for the WKW Rumble and now for the AMW Rumble. Scarlett, get up! And hopefully she does tomorrow, because she'll be in action for the Elimination Chamber. But, ladies and gentlemen, we got our own Elimination Chamber to get to. Before we get to that of our Beat the Clock challenge, which a little bit of a reminder, let me go ahead and put some BGM on to remind y'all of tonight's card. We'll be starting off with Jarebi versus Michaela Akuji. If Jarebi is successful, she will be taking on Azul Saibo tomorrow. And if she does successfully defeat Michaela, defeat Azul, she might have herself another championship opportunity. With that of someone she's been butting heads with recently in the form of Buster Wu. We'll have to wait and see. But of course we have that of, like yesterday, our remaining 2 Elimination Chamber entrant orders. The fastest to win their respective matches gets themselves better chamber entrants. The person that wins the chamber the fastest, or excuse me, the person that wins their respective matches heard a whole lot going on. I don't know what's going on with the chamber. You bought 2K for NBA, didn't you? Hold up. Maple. Oh, Lord. Lord. Well, I can't say nothing. I legit, a day or two ago, got the WWE 2K, but at the same time, I kind of need it. With the field that I am in. But alas, keeping an ear out, watching stream sniping with some of the homies, and I keep hearing them pop off. I'm sitting there going, what's going on in the show? But nevertheless, going back to the card, we'll be having that of Farrell versus Cassius Casino, Mac versus T. Beat 7-star, and Farrell versus Randy Orton. The person to win their match out of those 3 bouts, the fastest, gets their entrant into the Elimination Chamber last. But if you lose your match the fastest, you enter first. The 2 that end their match the second fastest, the winner gets 5th in the chamber, loser gets 2nd. And then, of course, there's the ones that finish their match the slowest, you get the middle slot. Same thing applies to the bonus intergender elimination chamber, as will be Sakura Ryu versus Kitty Robin, Gamba versus Senzo, and Little Bella versus Veen. Same thing applies there. And then we, of course, have the Gimmick Grand Championship, WrestleMania Men's Money in the Bank ladder match qualifier to determine who will be getting themselves into the Money in the Bank ladder match at the season finale of WKW. And Togu will be taking on somebody. I'm not sure who. We'll have to wait and see. But ladies and gentlemen, today's our go-home show for the good old Elimination Chamber. Let's get it right to it. And no, that music does not mean Kuma is coming out right now. Let's get it. Following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, making her way to the ring, she is the Red High Flyer, Jarebi. Jarebi has 2 opportunities in sight. She has herself the World Championship match that she already has confirmed. Tomorrow's will be Jarebi, Togu Cranio, and of course, that of Sika Cheyenne for the World Championship. But again, if she wins this match here, she will be going on to take on Azul tomorrow. Boy. And our opponent. Also, yeah, Randy Orton won the Chamber. Oddest choice. And Seth did return at the Chamber. Yeah, looking at the Chamber results, I am glad I didn't try to go out my way for that shit. Looks mad sleeper. Nevertheless, and our opponent make her way to the ring, representing the Queen's Castle, Wkw Community. Also, if y'all don't mind, I'll be right back. I need to get myself some water. I don't have any bottled water, and I'm going to need it for stream. So give me a moment. Enjoy as the match begins off here tonight. Y'all can chat amongst yourselves. And y'all can let me know, who do y'all hope wins the WKW Elimination Chamber? Because, of course, we got ourselves that of the Intergender Chamber, Jamal, Tamina, Mike Yoda, Scarlett, Jackson, Joe Vev. You have the WKW Chamber, Farrell, Cash's Casino, Mac, Randy Orton, and Star. The other Intergender Chamber, Sakura, Kitty, Robin, Sentinel, Gamba, Bella, and Dean. And the MCW Women's Championship Chamber, Susie, Kitty, Miss Ewing, Yuri, Mercy, and Roxanne Lanks. Those Randy, I legit just said that. I just said that, oi. But you know who won? Who did win? Me, because I got some warm water. Your boy got some warm water for the win. You won that. I just said that, Lord. Oi. But nevertheless, will Jarabi win this match here? Going for a splash in the corner. Already has, oh good Lord, Red running me out of nowhere. Straight to the cover. I can't even sit here and say these two women's history. Two kicked out. Jarabi did get a victory over that of Michaela Kuji in Michaela's debut. While Michaela already has her WrestleMania match confirmed that she was going to be a part of the a part of the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Jarabi yet to mark her Mania match here, but this could very well change going to the cover. Two could be looking at a potential of two Mania matches. Could be joining the World Championship match for the, oh god, WKW title as well as the United States Championship bout. If she does not get cooked by Michaela here. Going into the cover. 1, 2. Not enough. Not enough. But that might change in just a moment. The ramen chop into the cover. Sit out style. 2. Jarabi survives. But for how much longer? Also, trust me, your boy. Hey, warm water for the. Oh my god! Warm water for the win. If you want your throat moving good and well, hey, warm water is the move to make. Count of 2. Also, side note, I'm probably gonna go ahead and start doing streams on. Nope. some multi-streaming on the YouTube. Rap Baskets. Alright, BRB, your boy's making some apple pie. Apple pie? Peach pie? I don't remember. Apple something. And your boy got to go ahead and hit up this the oven real quick. Actually, no, I'll wait until the end of this match so I don't dip out on this match twice. I'll wait till the end of this. And then watch when I do that. You know what? Hold up. Let me roast this on. Let me hit up cough drop. Actually, no, let me not do that. I'll wait. So long as this match does not go on like a good 20 more minutes. Spinning heel kick. Jarabi looking to carve her path to Mania. Charging, going for another vicious knee, but misses it that time. Try to go for another arm and shot, perhaps. Got counter with the knee. Tie up. Up she goes. And power slam by Jarabi. Grabbing her by the dome. And knee. Nope. Dang. Very, very shady behavior there from Jarabi. Going for another knee drop. Turning her over. Telling her to get up. Ready for a thwomp to the back of the neck. Kayla trying to claw herself into the corners. Picking herself up. Elbow. Down goes Jarabi. Mink. Getting back up. Jarabi out on her feet here. Needs to wake up. Mink. Back and forth time. Back and forth. Back and forth. Back. And up. Nope, not. There you go. Back and forth. Missed with that punch entirely, Jarabi. Good lord. Going for a roll-up. Sat there, said, hey, you saw nothing. 2. Ooh, almost got the victory there. Similar fashion to how Jarabi defeated Michaela upon Michaela's debut via a roll-up. Heads up to the second rope. Going for the reddest moonsault ever and completely missed. Ooh, God, busting Jarabi open. Could be saying goodbye to the potential of 2-belt. Jarabi kicked out. Going off the top turnbuckle. Better hope this doesn't backfire on you like it did to Becky Lynch earlier. Yep, second rope telling Jarabi to get up. Oh. Good lord. Oh God, counter. Moonsault. Two, three. Jarabi gets the victory. And will be going on to take on Azul Saibo tomorrow. Here's your winner, Jarabi. Yo, welcome in, Phantom. Hope you're doing good and well. Jarabi will be facing off against Azul tomorrow. If she can defeat Azul, she got herself a Mania match carved out for her. But she does have the potential of 2 Mania matches. More on that tomorrow. But ladies and gentlemen, the next 3 matches are all scheduled for one fall. Beat the clock. The ones that finish their matches the fastest get the best/worst not Royal Rumble. Money. No, every gimmick but the right one does. Wake up. Gets themselves the best/worst Elimination Chamber entrance slots. Introducing first, making his way to the ring, he is Pharaoh. Let me go ahead and set this up here again, just like yesterday. If, say for example, Pharaoh finishes the match here against Cassius Casino, faster than Stark can lose or defeat Mac, and faster than Randy Orton can lose or defeat Pharaoh, then quite frankly, Pharaoh will be making his way to the chamber at 6. entry number 6, and Casino will be entering at number 1. If Farrell loses, but they are the fastest match, then he would be entering at number 1. Casino enters at 6. But if they don't finish this shit fast, and this shit takes forever, they're both in the middle of the chamber. And his opponent represents the Queen's Castle, making his way to the ring, Cassius Casino! Cassius Casino also got himself a trip scheduled for WrestleMania, defeating Broly last week. But Lord. Scrolling through Twitter, see people talking about, are they gonna do Cody versus Seth again? Or did he curb stomp? Okay, no, never mind. Alright, I had to double check. Just scrolling on Twitter. But boy. Damn, they had Logan Paul eliminate LA Knight and Javon and Trick Williams. That is some bullshit. Nevertheless, clock is on the screen again. The match that ends the fastest. If you win that shit, you get the last entrant in the Elimination Chamber. And again, hold up, breaking kayfabe real quick. Hey, I am choosing shit. That is the. Y'all better hope y'all's game AI does y'all the best favors. Because otherwise, hey, we gonna have to wait and see. Whole lot is on the line tomorrow. Anyways, 40 seconds so far and counting. Shit, my pie. Wait, I'll be right back. Crab baskets. No. Alright, your boy is still working on this real quick, but I saw the time, 3:46. So let me go ahead and mark that down. Apologies for my silence. Hold up. Pharaoh versus Casino, 3:46. Time to be is 3:46. If Pharaoh versus Casino turns out to be the fastest match, then the other two matches, hey, y'all gonna wind up finding yourselves entering a little earlier for the chamber. Let's get to the next match. And I'm gonna do the introductions real quick. I still am working on my food. But introducing first, making his way to the ring, he is the WKW World Champion, Mac Double DT. I'll be right back. Hold up. Alright, your boy has returned. I am still waiting. I gotta wait like 10 more minutes. But quite frankly, let's hope that this match doesn't take up that entire 10-minute spot. Because his opponent, currently in the ring, they are TB 7-Star. Yeah, your apologies, because your boy is making some apple pie. My first time I've made it. Forgot I was supposed to leave in the middle of the Jarabi match to try and check up on it. Didn't want to dip out twice on the same match. Big oof. That being said, a little bit of a reminder, if Star can defeat Mac before 3:46, Star is currently set, or would be currently set to enter the chamber last. Likewise for Mac, if he could beat Star before the time of 3:46, Mac would enter the chamber last. However, if either of these two individuals lose this match, again before 3:46, they'd be entering first. If you wind up winning the match, you want to win it faster than anybody else. Faster than Pharaoh beat Casino, and faster than however long it takes for Randy or Farrell to beat the other. Off the ropes, drop down under. Mink. And a leg drop to the back of the neck. Star in control here. Missed that maneuver. Star really in a bit of pain as Mac going over for a bit of an onslaught here. Down goes Star with a thunderous landing. Counter. Star back in control here. And a diving forearm. If Star could get a victory over Mac here, could help with Star's momentum of potentially obtaining the WKW Championship tomorrow. Neck breaker. That being said, Big Mac want to stay on the attack here. Mink. Up, one for Carter, nope. Suplex. Shoving Mac away. That being said, good lord, out of all these beat the clocks Pharaoh versus Casino damn sure went on the fastest. That being said, y'all don't got that much time. Gotta treat this like a WWE speed match here if you want to potentially get yourself a better shot in the chamber. Off the ropes goes Star. Drop down under. Leapfrog over. And a kick to the jaw. Cover. 1, 2. Kick out 2. 1 minute remains. Sleeper hold locked in. Star getting back to their feet. Mac in a bit of trouble here. Sent to the corner. Star gaining up momentum. Missing and getting stuck on the top rope. Tree of Woe. 46 seconds remain. Less than 46. 40 seconds remain. If neither individual could put the other away. Going for the PME. Prettiest moonsault ever into the cover. 1, 2. Ooh, almost nearly guarantee that Mac probably won't be walking out of the chamber tomorrow. Gotta hurry up, Star. 20 seconds. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Dang. That means now that if Mac can defeat Star, Mac will be entering the chamber 5th, not 6th, but at 5th. And if Star loses, like how they might right now, cover 2, kicked out. If Star loses, then Star would be entering the chamber at 2nd. Okay, 4:18. You want to hurry up because there's still one more match and still a potential double stomp of y'all. Both y'all's night not looking too nice tomorrow. Good lord. Mac hyping himself up, going for a bit of a wombo combo against Star. Irish whip off the ropes, and a mean landing for Star. Back and forth here. Mac doesn't really know what to do. Mud trap DDT. Trying to wear Star down here. Star weave. Back and forth time. I don't think that's what y'all want to do right now. Again, y'all still try to beat the clock. Just because you couldn't beat Pharaoh and Casino's time doesn't mean you want to take your sweet time here. Might want to lock in a little bit. Y'all find yourselves having if y'all find yourselves having the longest match tonight out of each of our matches, then the winner enters at number 4 and the loser enters at number 3. Not good numbers, not horrible, but not great. Down goes Mac. Counter. Get spun around. Heading up. Tornado DDT. Heading up top once again. And a diving nothing. Off the ropes. Nope. Off the referee instead. Counter. Nope. No weave. Cover. 6:27. Not a good time. Referee a little dazed. Dang. Not a great time. Here's your winner. TB7 Star. Currently, Star is set to enter the chamber at number 5 unless Randy Orton can defeat Farrell or Farrell can defeat Randy Orton faster than 6 minutes 31 seconds. In that case scenario, quite frankly, to put it simply, y'all might be in the middle of the doggone pack with how long that match took. And the last for this set of chamber entry number qualifying determiners. I don't know what to call it specifically. Introducing first, from parts unknown, he is Farrell. This man, this behemoth, this human hurricane, walking natural disaster, has one goal in mind, and that is destruction. Being around that world title makes it easier to destroy, to crush, to eradicate, and decimate as many people as possible. Especially so close to WrestleMania. And of course, this man will be taking on someone that just won the WWE Elimination Chamber. And from St. Louis, Missouri, representing the WWE and mainly over on MCW, he is the Viper, Randy Orton. Randy Orton could make history by being the first WWE superstar to win both MCW and WKW World Champions. Or Championships, excuse me. Randy was the I think he was the inaugural MCW World Champion, but has never won a WKW title. The Chamber could very well be his best bet. So last BRB, I'll be right back. Gotta turn off the stove, because hopefully by now it should be done. Hopefully. We is back, and I don't have to worry about the doggone pie until after I finish streaming. Nevertheless, 1 minute on the board. So far, Farrell can defeat Randy Orton, or Randy Orton can defeat Farrell before the time of 3:46. The winner gets themselves a late Rumble entry spot. The loser gets themselves the starting of the Dawn match. 1:29. Time is ticking up. Count of 4. Got a good 2-ish minutes left. Little up. All right, now exactly 2 minutes left. If either y'all want a chance at start or ending the Elimination Chamber. And again, I ain't touching shit. The game will decide what happens. Nevertheless, diving form. Farrell charging up. Going for the Deus Ex Machina. Might have heard me sitting here talking about a winner gets a late chamber entrant. Quite frankly, it's sadistic, destructive nightmare. I love nothing more than to witness that of everyone toil, try to, oh, good lord, dismantle one another before coming in like a crow. Shortly after TOD, Time of Death, it was called, onto that of his incoming victims like this Viper here. Good lord. Mink. Going for the big back body drop. Harsh landing as Randy Orton feeling a little winded. Y'all got less than 30 seconds. Cutting it down real close. Going for the ground and pound. Got 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tag. Farrell was trying to hurry up and get the victory. Up, Deus Ex Machina. And funny enough, it's a Randy Orton of all people. 2, 3, dang. Here's your winners. Farrell. Which means that the WKW World Championship Elimination Chamber entries will be as follows. Frozen no John, so I can double check. I got it bad. It will be Casino at Cassius Casino entering at first. Randy Orton entering at second. Mac entering at third. Star entering at fourth. Farrell entering at fifth. And Farrell entering in at sixth. But we got ourselves one more chamber to do the very same thing for us. So let's wind it back. Because ladies and gentlemen, the following 3 contests are all scheduled for one fall and are part of the chamber entrant orderers for the Intergender Elimination Chamber. Introducing first, making her way to the ring, representing the Rose Gallery. She is the DBRB in 30. Alright. Well, if it's only gotta see before it gets kicked there. Now I might spoil myself on that. I'm gonna check on Twitter. But she is the Rosie Sakura Ryu. Also, you deadass, Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes will challenge Drew McIntyre for the world title next SmackDown. He's not. I thought the gimmick was that Cody could not get a match with someone that has been watching WWE a bit more than me. Please correct me. But what is the gimmick between The last Cody versus Drew, not A. If Drew wins, Cody can't get the rematch. So why is he getting a rematch? Am I high? Lord. And her opponent, making her way to the ring, she is representing the GCA and the Wolfpack, Kitty Robin. Kitty Robin already confirmed to be pulling double duty. However, she's looking to end that of tonight with a better entrance slot than she fucking has for the MCW Championship Chamber. Kitty Robin, due to that interference from a lot of fucking cameramen, deciding to take a photo op, blinding Miss Ewing and Kitty Robin both. Kitty Robin will be entering the MCW Women's World Championship Chamber at number 4, but will she be entering at a better or worse position? We'll have to wait and see for this Elimination Chamber. Let me see, I'm intrigued to see about Trigun stuff. While they're making entrances. Yep, never mind, their entrances are over. And we are off. Clock is up once again. Nate. Off the ropes. Alright, I got my answer for the whole Trigun stuff. Intrigued to see some thoughts later on. But nevertheless, the soccer goes up top. The Demon Queen taking on the Werecat. Off the ropes. Donovan, both of y'all wearing black and red. Also, the GOAT of MCW during Season 1 taking on the GOAT of MCW during the Season 3. Up, missing with the dollar knee. It would be cool. Actually, I wonder, who would y'all say if there is anybody that was the GOAT for MCW in season... Trying to think. MCW in Season 2. Because I don't think of any specific person that immediately comes to... Actually, you know what? That's a lie. Mike Chioda and Scarlett. They're the GOATs for Season 2. Season 3 was Kitty Robin, Susie Cranio. Because while Susie did win the World Championship a few times during last season, I don't feel like saying she would be one of the GOATs for last season, quite like how she's been in this year. Oh God! Slice of life or slice of death, I'm not sure what she wants to call that one, but it sure didn't slice her a victory. Gotta keep it up. What's here? Get tied up from behind, dragging into the corner. Heading up. And a diving forearm. Drop kick. Even though it looks like she's moving in slow motion, 2K reusing old school animations. And a double stomp. 2 minutes already up. Hey, y'all be still moving faster than the other two, actually all other 3 chamber qualifiers, but you gotta move fast. Because it could be a very easy night for the remaining competitors in this intergender chamber to get themselves a faster match. Soccer up top. DDT! Looking to end things off here. Going for the Rose Plant. GG's. Oh, kicking out. Versus Kitty. Set this up. Mink clap to the doggone ears, trying to disable her. What is it called when you get your eardrums bursted? You wind up losing. It throws you off balance. I don't remember the specific term, but it throws you off balance. Your equilibrium. Trying to fuck up her equilibrium. Unfortunately for her, Katie Robbins back in control. Going for headbutt, busting Sakura open. Standing over her, picking her back up. Sizing Sakura up, going for the kitty T. Waited a little too long. Gave Sakura just enough time to get her bearing straight. Going for a bit of a combo here and a mink. Clubbing bow to the back. Counter. Picking her up. Counter. Death drop. Good lord. Ref, get out the way. Ref, I beg, please move. Oh, what is that? Good lord. Cover. Crowd chanting one more time. I don't think Sakura needs to. Good lord. Here's your winner, the Rosie Sakura. Time to beat 4:58. Not the best. That being said, maybe you expect me to throw two top class world title level athletes against each other. You aren't getting a quick match. Somebody is going to war and coming out on top. But nevertheless,
the chessboard sits in an old place. As time ticks away, they all abide their rules. Not one piece may move unless someone dictates their pace.
introducing first, making his way to the ring, Gamba! It is actually kind of wild to realize I don't think Gamba has won a single championship outside the Gamer Grand title this season. Gamba has been involved in quite a number of very intriguing matches. The one thing that has evaded his grasp is that world title. Not even just the world titles, the mid-card titles as well. This could very well be the start of a launching pad into the stratosphere for Gamba to become world champion. Has had quite the phenomenal matches with the likes of Kenny Omega. Has gone to war with Maximilian. Won a lot of War Games to get himself into that of the Elimination Chamber. So long as I cross the board, I could be king or queen. Could very well be the king on top of the world at WrestleMania if he could get himself into that chamber. Maybe get himself in late. Win it all. Who knows? You could very well become the king of the world. And his opponent, making his way to the ring, he is the undisputed VTuber WKW champion, Sento. Let me go ahead and give shout outs to the homies. Let me give shout outs. Shoutouts. What up? Let me go ahead. Shoutouts to Gamba. And shoutouts to Sen. Gotta do this whenever the VTubers are throwing hands. If you like yourself some FGC type gaming, feel free to go ahead and peep Gamba. He also has some variety, even some community based events. And if you like yourself some Pokemon, also some variety, feel free to go ahead and peep the homie Sen. Let me do the other shout out as well. Production. There you go. Clock is up on the board. Time to beat. It's 4:58. An immediate kick out. Could have gotten an unbeatable time. If that ended the match that quickly, could have gotten an unbeatable time. Off the ropes. And completely missed it. Don't know what you were doing. Hit tripped. Back up to his feet, Sen. Mink. Back and forth here. Come on. Nope. Get shoved. Mink. Mink. Good lord. Both men down. Looked like that might have hurt Gamba, but Gamba's still back up anyways. Mink. Trying to... Nope. Getting countered. Dog on it. Trying to do the other shout out for Sen. Meanwhile, 1.5 minutes have passed. Gamba looking potentially like he's going to be the one in trouble here. Getting up. Off the ropes. And a drop kick. Down goes Gamba. Fighting back. Make. And a moonsault. I'm surprised you landed that. I keep surprised you landed that. Mink. Vicious knee dropping Sen. Counter. Command grab. And a drop kick. 2 minutes have passed. Still got a little over 2.5 minutes. But don't get a little too cocky. Okay, up top. Telling Gamba to get up. And a clubbing blow with that axe handle across the dome. Going up for another one this time. Making sure that Gamba stays down. Delivering one of a Macho Man-esque elbow cover. 2. Kicked out. Could have beaten the record. Again, 4:58. Y'all about to enter the 3-minute mark. Mink, down goes Gamba. Until 4:58 gets passed. If 4:58 gets passed. Up senton bomb. It might not. Never mind. Let me shut up. Cover. GG's. 2. Never mind. Gamba's still alive. But unless 4:58 gets passed, the winner will go on to enter the intergender chamber last. Loser enters first, unless that time gets passed. Elbow. Now wait for Gamba. Nope. Stop him in the back. And a kick to the spine. Staying up. Telling Gamba to get up. Missing the missile drop kick. Pop up. Spirit bomb. It's dawned on me. Both of the VTubers here have a powerbomb style finishers. Actually kind of funny now I think about it. But kick out at 2. Time is running out, and then running out fast. You got a good 40 seconds to end things off here before the winner enters in at number 5th at best. Concentrating life of Gamba. You got 30 seconds left. It's a midsection. Setting up. Counter. Irish whip into the ropes. Suplex, my God! Crude landing for poor Sen here. And to make matters worse, neither of y'all are entering the chamber last. 5 minutes have been called. This match continues on. Winner of this match, best case scenario, enters the chamber at 5th. Loser enters 2nd. Miss. On the outside. Has got Sento up and a vicious landing for Sen. My God. Have one. Down goes Sen. 2. Gotta hurry up. Gotta hurry up. You want to win your best. Make your way back to the ring. Down to 3. About to hit the 6-minute mark. 6-minute mark has been hit. Gamba up top. Count of 5. 6. Missile drop kick. Gamba not a fan of the cursed unfunny number, deciding to get the count restarted. Mink. 1. And oh God, head and everything hitting the doggone barricade. Miss. Mink. Count's been restarted as Gamba being sent to the floor. Not Gamba, Sen being sent to the floor, excuse me. Out the way. Haymaker. Couple of combos. And gut busting. Down goes Gamba. Down to 6. Don't got long left. 6. No, let me stop. I'm not even going to do that. Down to 8. Taking off the turnbuckle. Might not even be needed. Heading back into the ring. Going for the count of 9. Dang. Another count out. Gets Sen the 7 minutes 12 seconds mark. Not good, but not horrible. Because he either entered in the chamber at 5th or at 6th. Here's your winner, Senta. Which leaves us with one more chamber orderee match. And after that, we got a couple of more matches to go for the night. Let me go ahead and pull them back up again in case you forgot or you just weren't here. We got this next match, then the Gamer Grand Championship, WrestleMania, Money in the Bank, ladder match qualifiers, and then our main event. So let's go to the next bout. Introducing first, make her way to the ring representing the cautionary tale. She is Little Bella Saibo. Belle says that tomorrow the cautionary tale and that of the Saibo family will be walking out with dub after dub after dub. Because if you don't know, I was sitting here talking shit about Thy Kingdom Come, Abaddon's faction over on MCW, predominantly MCW. The fact that they got like one match with one of their members in a chamber match. The opposite is reality here for the cautionary tale. Because of the exception of the WKW Championship Chamber, yeah, there's a member of the cautionary tale in every other chamber match. Susie is in one, Doll is in one, Mike Chioda's in one. Nevertheless, and our opponent making his way to the ring is the Machine. Being gonna be one of our individuals that's gonna be pulling double duty tomorrow. Again, start time of 6 p.m. EST. Make sure to be here, and if you are watching and you ain't followed, hit that follow button, join the Rumble, cause tomorrow we will be having the Elimination Chamber. Also, while we are having these matches, determining which entrant number these people will be in. Is Veen ready to go here, hoping to overcome this gigantic, angry, hostile T-Rex of a woman. Good Lord, Bell is half his height when he's in the ring and she's out. Oh God. Terrifying individual. It's Bell time. Up, miss. Unfortunately, you had the opportunity to counter and you fucking choked so bad you're suffocating. No! Never mind! Beam back up! Beam back up! Come on, Mean. I feel like this is back during season 1 of MCW. I'm sitting here cheering you on. Yes, you are kind of the underdog till this stuck on Amazonian. Mink. And oh my God! Did he just throw her? The power of the androids! My God, no wonder why Trunks is afraid of y'alls. Good Lord, targeting the hand. Bell in trouble here. Off the ropes. Big back body drop. Make. Boy. Up in the arms. Make. Down goes Veen. Not looking too hot. God! Elbow across the throat! I sit here and talk about how warm water could help your throat. I think Veen is fucked. This doggone planet's tree falling right on that man's neck. He is lucky he is 1 alive, 2 an android. Genuine torture. Oh my God! What are you? Well, I say, what are you made of? As if I'm not. You know what? No, I don't care. You are android. Doesn't mean you are just made of simple metal. What are you made of? 2 kicked out. And shoved away as Bell getting back to her feet. Fight Forever chance popping up here, and I have the urge to choke slam the referee because he keeps getting in the cameras with. Please, 2K26, turn the referee transparent. Cover. 2. Not enough. Come on, Bean. Lock in. Wake up. Wake up. Get up. Or just stay down. Just stay down. Just stay down. Just. Bean, you are trying your best. I appreciate it, but this is not looking too good. 3:58. Got a little over a minute left. Going for the roll. Come on, V. Come on, V. Dang it. I'll be Sonic balling it. Cover. 1, 2. Rolling. Cover 1. None. Dang. Oh my God. Dire knee. Nearly taking that man's head off. Yep. And just to boot her back down. My God. Come on. Make. No shot. Yeah, you got a little too cocky there. You got a little too cocky there. God, soaring into the sky and crashing down back to the cover. You got 20 seconds left. Gotta hurry up here with the pace. Good Lord, this man is built different. Cover, 10 seconds left. 2, kicked out. Trying to hurry up. Don't think it's gonna matter. Sakura, congratulations. You will be entering the Elimination Chamber last. Kitty Robin, apologies. You will be entering the chamber first. But will they be taking longer or shorter than that of our previous match between Gamba and Sen? 7 minutes, 12 seconds. I don't think they will. Tombstone. That might be just GG's. That might be GG's. Big F in the chat for Veen. 2. Nope, Veen's still here. If I ain't winning, you are losing with me. Tie up. Ropes. Drop down under. Big scoop slam. Tie up here. It's the corner. Putting Veen up with a big scoop slam. Heading up top. And about to try and flatten this poor android. Good Lord. Flying clothesline. And this will be the end. Set him up. Choke slam. Good night, Veen. 1, 2. How are you still alive? What do they be feeding you, androids? You know, if you were around in Dragon Ball, I don't think Trunks would have stood a chance. Neckbreaker. Both of these individuals down. Bell back to her feet. Veen back to the outside of the ring. Count of 1. 2. 3. Bell telling Veen to get up. Clubbing, no. Don't you dare have another count-out victory. Y'all, dang. Well, the winner of this match gets to enter at number 4. The loser enters at number 3. Congrats, Sen. You'll be entering at 5th, and Gamba will be entering 2nd. So it will be Gamba starting off the match against Kitty Robin. At this point, oof, cover. 2, 3, dang, 740. Here's your winner, Little Bella Saipo. Which means, let me go ahead and read off the entries for, nope, that is damn sure not what I wanted to do. Let me read off the entrance positions for each of the elimination chambers. For the MCW Women's Elimination Chamber, I realize I don't need to do Frozen Nurse on. I have my other phone here. Which means, I'll get to the other chambers first, but for this chamber, the other intergender chamber, Kitty Robin will be starting off at number 1, Gauntlet at 2, Veen at 3, Belle at 4, Senso at 5, and Sakura at 6. But for now, got the Gimme Grand title match. 4-way LNSL. Best of luck. 4-way LNSL. For this week's Gimmick Grand Championship. You already know how it goes. Rhea Ripley, the current champion. No, why did you open? Let's get it going. Introducing first, making her way to the ring. She is representing the Coughing Shrooms. Coffee, former Gimmick Grand Champion. Let's see here. If Rhea Ripley can retain tonight, she'll need 3 more retentions to get herself a championship match of her choosing. If Coffee can regain the title here tonight, she also would need 3 more retention/wins with that belt to get herself a championship opportunity. For the remainder of the field, I don't know who they are. We are going to have to find out together. Next up. Well, I probably should stop talking shit about Thy Kingdom Come. Because in her opponent's first, representing Thy Kingdom Come, Julia! A WWE United States champion. And looking to get herself her first championship here in WKW with the GG Championship. Quite frankly, we got a number of notable names that have held that championship. Rhea Ripley, former multi-time WKW champion, as well as multi-time WWE champion, and probably going to be WWE champion again soon enough at WrestleMania. WWE's, not mine. Coffee, former tag team champion. Eco, former tag team United States and world champion. Jackie, former world champion. Kimberly Owens, a GOAT in the making. Little Suter Ishii, former WKW and MCW world champion. Lucia Kuji, a bastard in the making. I mean, what? Julia could very well make her mark. Was beating Veen down not enough? What was beating Veen down just not enough? Making her way back to the ring, representing the cautionary tale again is little Bella Cybo. Got a question? You know what? Actually, has Belle won the Gimme Grand title before? I vaguely recall, but I don't. Okay, so she was. So Belle, just like the aforementioned Rhea Ripley and Coffee, if she wins tonight, she would need 3 more retentions/victories for the Gimme Grand Championship. If she could pull it off. Next up is the champion. Only person in this match that has never been Gimmick Grand Champion is Julia. One fall to the finish. And representing the Coughing Shoes, she is the current reigning, defending, undisputed Gimmick Grand Champion, the Nightmare, Rhea Ripley. Now I want to sit here and talk about that of the accolades of some of the previous few Gimmick Grand Champions. Let me sit here and tell you about Rhea Ripley's in terms of WWE superstars popping up in WKW and MCW. No other WWE superstar has pulled off as much as this woman here has. Rhea Ripley, the current Gimmick Grand Champion, former MCW Tag Team Champion around this time last year with that of Eco. She was also, let me go ahead and check through. Oh, filter. And the specific room, make this a little easier for me. She is also I forgot she was the Gimmick Grand Champion, not the Gimmick Grand Champion, the Gauntlet Champion. This title's predecessor. Albeit it was 2017 Rhea Ripley that did, but I guess it still counts as Rhea nevertheless. And need I mention, she is again 4-time WKW Women's World Champion back in Season 1. Each season she has done quite the madness. Could she make her way to the world title scene with the Gimmick Grand Championship? Maybe a tag title or mid-card title scene. A lot of questions, but not a lot of answers for now. That isn't the case. No, she could even walk out victorious here, because good lord, already Bella in danger. One fall to the finish. No eliminations this time. Make off and thrown out the ring. Down goes Coffee. Bell getting back up. Down goes Rhea Ripley. Two WWE superstars, WKW original. Would I say? I'm debating whether or not Bella is dubious for whether or not I want to call her a WKW original or an MCW original, because she kind of falls on that guardrail of both. You know, I'll say she technically to Coffee's a WKW original, undisputedly, because she was around well before the MCW was founded. Belle, I'm counting you as an MCW original, because you did make your debut. Roll up into the cover, 1 and none. You did make your debut as Scarlett Nakamura's Mystery Woman. Quite a number of phenomenal talents that have came out from that faction. For those that don't know, back during last season, Scarlett was both a tweener and a heel. At points she'd be a face. She was weird because she'd have at least 2 separate things going on at all times. So she'd be more than one role depending on what storyline we were in. And for where she was a heel at throughout the entirety of last season was in the women's division, which we got to see the debut of the Mystery Woman, Riptide. Don't think it's gonna finish nothing because belt is right there. Yep, there she goes. But we've had the likes of Helga the Almighty, which I guess you could say is the outlier there because she hasn't really done much. Buster Wu, Mikey Otomato-Kata, Belle Saibo, Modaka Madokata, Mikey Otomato-Kata, Jose. No, wrong one. Restart. She had Helga the Almighty, which is meh-ish. She had Buster Wu, Mikey Otomato-Kata, Modaka Madokata, Jose, Suzy Cranio. I'm missing some. I'm missing some. Restart. Helga, Mike Kyoto, Modaka, Buster. Fuck, I'm missing some people. There was like 8 of them. But I'm only remembering 5. Oh, God! Nice brainbuster. Bell is right behind y'all. Oh my God, y'all right there. You didn't break up the pin. I'm seriously saying, yeah, no, this is not going to end because right there is somebody. Oh, the said somebody is not even paying a damn bit of attention. Fuck, who all was the mystery woman? I'm trying to remember. Let me go off in order. Scarlet, of course, is number 1 because it was her faction. Then it would be number 2, Helga. Number 3, Mike Kyoto. 4, 5, and 6 would be Bella, Modaka, and Buster. Susie at 7, and Modaka modified at 8. 2. Couldn't say nothing there because you were both down and out, or up and out, technically speaking. Unfortunately for Coffee, back down she goes, and back out she. Fuck yeah, I can't even English. Where's my water? I have no water. Fuck. Gotta go for that. Either there should need, but could not get it. Coffee and Rhea going at it going after one another. English beating my ass. No strikes in the section. Bell setting Coffee up. Counter. Choke slam. Good lord, actually muted my mic. You're right there. Don't repeat the. How did the trash can get folded by that? Yeah, don't repeat the nonsense from earlier. Do not find yourself watching the pin happen and doing sweet fuck all with it, please. Setting her up. Down goes Rhea Ripley and busting open Bell does Julia. Julia, the only member of this match never to be a gimmick grand champion, looking to change that now. Unfortunately for her, Rhea Ripley's right there, but fortunately, Rhea could not get the best of her. Down goes the Eradicator. She has things under control. DDT. Tie up here. And down goes the Eradicator. The Nightmare feeling quite the Night Terror coming in the form of Julia picking Rhea Ripley up, and now welcome to Brain Damage Town. Oh God, everybody tried a form of a kick over each other. Calm down. Calm down. Drop kick, a big boot, and another drop kick all at once, all over each other. You wonder why no one got shit off. Cover. Julia, there you go. 2 things, 2K26. Make this front part of the cage transparent. Make it a little easier in the eyes. Because I know you're not going to fucking change the shape. Why did they ever fuck up the Hell in the Cell? Riptide. Off right there. Because you used to be able to do whatever you could in the ring, just outside of the ring. Now you have to just waddle around like a super cramp. Like, look outside of the cage, and you see there's so much free space that they could push the cell back, and people can do stuff like doing submission maneuvers on the outside instead of just the inside. I think Bella's distracted. Doesn't matter. Oh, tough. Rhea Ripley feeling herself here. Bell getting countered. Rhea dropping a leg. Looked like she was going for a leg drop on Coffee. Lands it on Bell. Don't think she really cares. Into the corner we go. Mink. And Mink back into the corner we go. T-Rex drop kick and a Kinshasa. Both tried to connect. Neither got shit off. Again, I say stop trying to do maneuvers over top of each other. Because otherwise, you find yourself in a situation like this. Bell just barely saving the match here. Good lord. Cover. 2. Bell got it! Well, 2 victories for Bell tonight. Here's your winner. And once again, your Gimmick Grand Champion, Little Bella Saibo. Making this number 2. Last time she had it for a good 10 days. Once again, finding herself with the GG Championship around her waist. Big congratulations to Belle. I believe 2 more matches. Double check. Indeed we do. Time to see who is going to WrestleMania. Let me wait before y'all get spoiled. It's gonna be a 5-way. Introducing first. Guess we got some of our security deciding to throw hands. Introducing first. Making his way to the ring, representing that of the MCW and WKW security team. He is Richards, the older brother of Richard. Here, let me stop. The older brother of Nash Richards from the Sons of Ryu here, deciding to go ahead and make his in-ring debut. Hey, unless you want to count the Elimination Chamber, or what? Not the Elimination Chamber, the Royal Rumble, which I guess you would be right there. But nevertheless, 5 people making their way here, intent on punching their ticket to WrestleMania. Money in the Bank ladder match, don't you dare fall, Capture. I don't wanna believe, but my eyes see through those lies, and the truth will set you free. And I said, amen, amen, hallelujah. I'm going in. Not gonna lie, Elijah, underrated wrestler turned musician. Ready to go here with them bright, burning white eyes. And his opponents. Oh, brother v brother. And his opponents. First, representing the Sons of Ryu, Nash Richards. The younger brother of the Man in the Ring, despite towering the fuck over him. Desperately looking to regain momentum for the Sons of Ryu. As all things considered, things have kind of been on the back foot. Welcome back, Eco. Nash Richards looking to get himself a ladder match at WrestleMania, but he has to face off against 4 other competitors, one of which being his older brother. Veen here. Yo, welcome in, Veen. This man's trying to aura farm here while his big brother is sitting there standing on the outside. Thank you for not looking like you are 5 seconds away from sending someone to the woo, Nash. Next up. Good lord, we have other members of the security team backstage, right? We do? Okay, good. Next up, representing J&K Security, Jasper. Jasper, another person looking to pick up some momentum on the way to WrestleMania. Jasper did walk out of last year's Mania as one half of the tag team champions. However, this year might be different. Jasper could very well be the number one contender to the Intercontinental Championship. I said number one contender. Good lord, Dojan, your brain cells are fried. Could be heading to the Money in the Bank ladder match. Might be a future world champion. Who knows? Or maybe it's this man. I don't think this is Seth Rollins. I don't think this is Karai either. To be fair, if it was Karai, Metal Sonic music would be playing. Side note, Bean hit me up with his theme song. But next up, making his way to the ring, also representing the WKW security team. I don't know. How do you pronounce his last name? I actually don't know how to pronounce his last name. Callister? Ryan Callister? Question mark? I'm going to hear about this later on, boy. Nevertheless, I can confirm we have some people backstage, thankfully, because we need some security, considering that a couple of our security guards are here. While trying to get themselves a WrestleMania match. I set you right. See, oh, resend it to me. Reset it or pin it. So, Mark, this is the one and only time we'll see Ryan entering with this theme and you said you doing his boy dirty. Oh. If I don't see it, it doesn't exist. Yo, welcome in, Mac. Congrats on the first, and my apologies, because, those that don't know, earlier tonight, yeah, Mac, you might be cooked. Again, for the elimination shit, I'm not. I hate the fact this is not his debut. Why is this his second match? Making his WKW return. Shout out the fucking Hedgehog. Yeah, you might be cooked. Cause we did have Elimination Chamber entry deciders. Not win fast enough last night. Tonight you did not win fast enough. Cause the entries for the chambers are as follows. The MCW Women's World Championship Chamber. Rox at number 1, Susie at 2, Melissa at 3, Kitty at 4, Mercy at 5, Yuri at 6. The entries for the WKW Championship Elimination Chamber. Casino at 1, Randy at 2, Mac at 3, Star at 4, Farrell at 5, Farrell at 6. For the Intergender Chambers, the first one, Kitty Robin at 1, Gamba at 2, Veen at 3, Bell at 4, Sento at 5, Sakura at 6. And the other Intergender Chamber, Dovev at 1, Jackson at 2, Scarlett at 3, Jamal at 4, Mike Yodo, Madokata at 5, Tamina Sutamina at 6. 3 ain't bad. Hey, you're gonna have to wait and see. Because it is still gonna be a long night nonetheless. Nevertheless, Richard with a bit of a combo, dropping Shadow the fucking Hedgehog. Please finish this. I don't want to see Shadow for long. Meanwhile, Nash targeting Jasper. Up and brother versus brother. Nash going after Richard. Hey, you might be the older one, but you damn sure ain't the taller, more physically imposing one. Though those burning white eyes are very terrifying, I can't lie. Boy. Go for the wobble combo. And off the top turnbuckle, Jasper busted open. Ryan trying to take out Shadow the Hedgehog. Up, security on security violence. Nick. Clap, record, clothesline. Line rolling, don't know where to. Just for his own amusement. Dropping the note. Good lord, when did you get busted open? I thought it was Jasper that got busted. Electric chair drop, down goes Ryan. Hair might be blue as hell, but you damn sure ready to find your way to an ambulance. Good lord, my guy. Good lord. Tie up. Jasper going after Ryan. Shadow the Hedgehog. I get soul damage every time I have to say it. Drop kick. Oh, what just happened? Got hit with a drop kick to the back of the dome. Ignored it. And continued on the roll. Choke slam to Richard by Nash. And unfortunately for Nash, got his shit caved in by Shadow the Hedgehog. Ryan trying to bring some common sense back to this match into the corner. Now going to Jasper, kick to the midsection. One of these men will be going to WrestleMania. Setting up. Nope. Shadow. Why is Shadow the Hedgehog keep saving Ryan? Shadow, you know this is a one-fall match for a shot at the Money in the Bank contract at WrestleMania. I know this is like your second match. Your first match in damn near a year, but could you lock in? Knee. Tie up. And a leg lariat. Down goes Ryan. Nope, counter. Jasper in control. Nope, counter. Shadow. Somebody please. Busting open Nash. Down goes Shadow. Meanwhile, Ryan being swept by Richard. Good lord, our security team got hands. Stunner to Richard into the cover. Can Jasper get his pin broken up by Shadow the Hedgehog? Double team here. Nope, Ryan not taking any punishment. Sling blade. Meanwhile, Nash setting Jasper up for a whole lot of nothing. Neckbreaker. Cover. Don't think Ryan realizes. Breaking up the pin just in the nick of time. Big up. Getting cut off by Richard. Hey, somebody's giving the hands to my little brother. It is going to be me. Out the ring. Boy. Going for the Great Thunder Bomb. Back of the head. It colliding a little bit into that chair. Ryan in trouble. As down he goes. Going to the cover. 1, 2. Kicked out at 2. Shadow proving that he is not faster than Sonic because you took your time getting into the ring there. And a lariat. Down goes Ryan. And on the outside, Jasper getting thrown to the floor by Nash. Nash going Kendall for Kendall against his brother. Now Ryan in trouble here. What is the... You know what? I'm sitting here trying to be creative. I don't think I want to be for Shadow. Thank you. With the black arms kick. Don't ask why it's the black arms. That is a kicking maneuver. I don't know. Ask his ask Shadow the Hedgehog's manager. Grab, punch. You want to fight over someone that's not Ryan? Thank you. Shadow and Daedra getting jumped here. Up, roll through, going for the roll up, but right there's two other competitors. Off the ropes. Ryan the outside, pick up a kendo stick. Looking to stick it to somebody here. Up, chop, Mink. Going for a slap to the back of the head, being a little disrespectful here. Got him, neck in the palm of his hand, and a strike to the gut. Just to get the hand from Richard. Here are the stairs. Sign them some bitches in. Meanwhile, Shadow trying to sneak his way into another match. I pray not. Please don't make us sign him. Could y'all stop fighting over stuff? Breaking up the pin. As the Richard brothers not realizing you can't throw hands if something's in your way according to 2K logic. Follow a slammer. Into the cover. 1, 2. Kicked out at 2. Kick. Slap here. Alright, going after Richard. And Nash is getting lowered by Shadow. Up. Ryan. Stopping a choke slam. Setting Shadow up. Good Lord, Shadow so skinny. Driving him headfirst into the chair. Splashes to the corner. Curb stomp by Ryan. Pin right in front of Ryan. Why would you do that? Ooh, oh, misses that stomp. Misses that stomp. You know what? Let them go after it. Never mind. Ryan picking up Pedigree, cutting Nash off from his onslaught to Richard, and almost getting himself a destiny with that briefcase potentially in his future. Jasper looking to get the same opportunity. Spear down goes Ryan. But two people are staring at you. Oh, Richard getting a mountain of punches thrown his way. And he's sticking in. Mink to Shadow. Going after his brother. Elbow. Knocking the killer stick out of his hands. As Nash up, going for a power slam onto both the ropes and the chair. My God. Cutter by Doggone Jasper, my God, almost choked him on saliva. What was that? Cover broken up by Nash. Jesus, missed a drop kick to Richard. Black arms, down goes Ryan. But right there is Nash once again. Mink, missing that clubbing blow. Chop, Mink, low side. Into the cover. And broke it up again. Good Lord. Good Lord. Ryan, a little bit exhausted here. Never mind, Ryan fighting back against Shadow. Wrong Hedgehog. Sound like Chris Thorndike and Doug on Sonic X. Why did they thought that man was Sonic? Because it was clear as day. Maybe not as clear as day, but it was damn sure obvious that that man was not one the same as Sonic. Cover. Can sanity prevail, please? 3. Ryan will be going to WrestleMania for the Money in the Bank ladder match. Here's your winner, Ryan Callister. Big congrats are in order. Ryan, Cassius, Casino, who will be seeing each other at WrestleMania, but there will be 6 more people joining. I'll have to wait and see in the coming weeks who they will be. But ladies and gentlemen, y'all already know how it goes. You already know what time it is. Quite frankly, this next match will be a non-title bout, but it is in fact. What? It is in fact? Huh? It is in fact. Doggone it. What up? It is in fact.
Get ready for the next battle.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. This is going to be for the WKW Women's World Championship. I'm making that official right here, right now. It is for the WKW Women's World Championship. Introducing first, make your way to the ring, representing the Queen's Castle. She is the current, reigning, the defending, your undisputed WKW Women's World Champion, Togu Cranial. This was not pre-planned to be the World Championship match, but I'm saying fuck it, making this an impromptu, making this one hell of a high stakes match here for Togu, just 20 hours away from what could be a triple threat match, could be a fatal 4-way, because your opponent is ooh. Apologies if the music is a little faint. But her opponent making her way to the ring, she is Ryan Ishii. One of the newer stars here at WKW. That does not mean that these ladies don't have history. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, these two are one another's best friends here. They have fought against and alongside each other for that of years. And in fact, outside of the realm of WKW, they both are part of a squadron by the name of the Lion's Den. That being said, allies, best friends, doesn't matter nothing. When that bell rings, y'all are each other's greatest opposition, especially with a title on the line. Oh god, that's why I was a little worried about security being inside, all having a match. Jarebi brawling with Buster Wu on the outside here. I mean, at the very least, you don't have to worry about them interfering in tonight's match. As Ryan and Jackie, as well as some other members of our security, J and K, make their way to the ring. A little friendship between, handshake between these two friends. Be ready to get started here. And we're off. Tsuru Ishii watching from the crowd. Both her big sister and her adopted sister, the current world champion, the woman that Suru is currently set to face off against at WrestleMania. Here, track star, oi. So we're going for the leg drop to Tay. Going to the cover. Kick out. Kick, down goes Tay. Mink. Both these two women, quite frankly, know each other very, very well. This truly is going to be a do-or-die opportunity here. It's Togu. Ain't got nobody to run in interference, but I don't think she fancy doing so here. Actually, you know what? That's debatable, because on one end, you gotta, if you win, you have another title match tomorrow. Not even 24 hours from now, less than 24 hours, because we're starting around like maybe 6 or 7 p.m. EST. No, that's not me trying to do the joke. Going for the waist, man, got countered. Mink. Setting up for the waist, man, gonna hit it. Fayuga Crook lands the waist, man. But Tay already getting back in control here. Stop on the arm. Submission maneuver has it locked in on Togu. Togu fighting back here. Chop. Mink. Tay has Togu right where she wants her. And a curb stop! My God! Togu might be seeing stars, and I don't mean to be. Days down and out, going into the cover. 1 and none. Good Lord, Tay ready up here. Feeling the energy building. Going for Death Rider. Togu busted open. Could we have a new world champion? 2 kicked out. Good Lord. No BS. Locked in. About to make her try a tap out. Togu might be feeling a little dazed after getting driven onto that dome of hers. But damn sure still alive here. Back to her feet. Trying to tear out the ropes. Missed. Up onto the shoulders again. But just like how Tay refused to stay up there, Togu do up. Oh my God. Oh my God. Both of these women trying to get shit off. Going for the waist man again. Tay again counters. Going for a potential big maneuver there. Togu counters. Oh my God. Counter for counter with these two women here. Can I tell you, these two have history outside of the kingdom here. While I've been told it's been a year since they've seen one another, damn sure don't mean that they ain't gonna know what each other has up their sleeves. Thought you would have, oh God. Thought you would have thrown her into the turnbuckle, but that might be more effective. Cover. 2 kicked out. Sit there laughing as Tay picks herself back up. Togu charging in. Down goes the lion. Spring blow. Nope, missed. Good Lord. Up on top. Double stop missing. Sending Tay out the ropes. Going for the winds of change. Cover. 2. Saving herself at the nick of time, but Togu feeling the frustration sink in. My God, what a main event we are getting so far here. Togu looking to end things off with the referee feeling distracted. Go up into the cover, but again, as I said, referee distracted. You might want to stop pulling up the turnbuckle. One more time, chance. Togu might as well do it one more time. Been a little frustrated not hitting maneuvers that are connecting, more so not grabbing her, or even getting vaguely close. Bone hammer. Nope. Thought she was teasing for it. Up against the ropes. Mink. Just trying to strangulate Tay here. Get to the midsection. Setting her up. Nope. Big back body drop counter. Dragging Togu back towards the center of the ring. Missing with that haymaker. Discus elbow. Good lord. Lion stalking what could be her prey, but Togu refusing to stay down. Big boot. Is she teasing the bone hammer? Or she just getting in Tay's head? Looks like it's the latter. Heading up top. Going for a good lord. Clubbing. Oh, okay, English. Cover. 1, 2. Not enough. Big splash to the spine. Picking Tay back up. Tie up into the ropes. Wins a change again. Going for big maneuver after big maneuver. Desperately trying to put Tay down. Oh my god. Kick out of 2 again. Trying to desperately evade getting kicked out of that world title match tomorrow. Because if Tay wins and becomes world champion here, that triple threat becomes a fatal 4-way with Tay being the defending champion. Going for a double stomp. Off the top rope, straight to the throat, but Tay's still alive. Hyping up the crowd here, telling Togu to get up. This ferocious woman. Set her up. Going for a pile driver! Pile driver! My God! Cover! Who we have? A new world champion and a kick out at 2. My God! No BS, no BS, no BS, yet again! Yet again! Trying to make Togu tap out! My God! Togu just barely freeing herself here once again. Probably wondering how much more does she have left in her. Missing with that entirely. Tay going back at it. Coiled up here. Unfortunately, Togu got back to her feet. Didn't quite realize it. Down goes Tay again. Togu feeling the wear and tear. Stop taking up the turnbuckles. Each time you do this, this backfires on you. Not even just here, in other E-feds as well. Elbow, or nope, punch to the dome. Down goes Tay. See? Okay, there you go. Referee making sure you don't do it again. Picking Tay up. Tie up. Up onto the shoulders. And a clubbing blow. Down goes Tay. We're going to try and end things off here. Thwomp, down goes Tay into the cover. 1. Oh my God. We're not worthy, Chance. You know what? I don't think we are. Good Lord. Heading up top, Tay back in the ring. Careful, careful. Double stomp again, this time to the chest. Bone hammer, she just getting in the head. Don't know what she has in mind. Oh, then potentially. Oh, she's gonna go and throw herself. Nope. Wins a change again. Will this be the end? Cover. 1, 2. Still alive. My God! Neither of these women are fusing. Neither of these women trying to walk out of tonight empty-handed. Both refusing to say die. Try to... How you deserve to miss that shit. No BS again! Third time! Third time! But Tay breaking... Not Tay breaking out. Togu breaking out of it again. Good lord, all throw-ups. Diving, not landing it. Good lord, what a phenomenal main event here. Good lord, rest of the welts on Tay's back. My god. Togu feeling a little exhausted here. Also, I realized I meant to say Zam in another chat. My bad. Ignore that. Don't ignore this. No. No, my god! Pile driver off the ring apron to the outside! And a dragon sleeper, Shades of Suru! Shades of Suru on the outside here, trying to remove what little air Toku has in her lungs. Good God, sending Togu back in the ring. We could be looking at a new world champion shortly here, ladies and gentlemen, turning Togu over. Picking her up, no BS once again. Nowhere to go. Nowhere to run. Letting Togu breathe. Missing that stop. Went for a potential bone hammer there. Couldn't get it out fast enough. Now Tay locked and loaded, ready to go here. Going for the bull nothing. DDT. Come on. We're going to go for the flop once again. Womp connects. Cover. One. And one. Going for the blockbuster, trying anything to try and keep Tay down. Waste man, one more time. Connects. Pick her up, realizing she needs to do a little bit more than just another waste man. Setting her up, power bomb. Picking her up. Counter, take back in control. Going for Death Rider, lands it. Will we have a new world champion too? Oh my god. Ooh. No BS, number 4, I believe. Trying desperately to end things here. Oh my god, trying to end this match. Becoming new world champion, but Tay not able to make her tap out. Put up. Clubbing strikes in the midsection. Back and forth time, no counter. Good lord, how much she's bleeding. I'm surprised she's able to see. Also, I did it again. Good lord. My god, back and forth. Neither of these women trying to let up here. And a drop kick. Held her head to drop kick her. That is next level disrespect. Going for submission maneuver. Trying to tame Togu. Togu getting out of it. And lets the elbow fly. Going into the cover. 1, 2. I wouldn't keep taunting You are throwing everything but the kitchen fucking sink, and this woman is not staying down. But Will Vince clubbing blow to the back. Bone hammer, or you keep teasing. You keep going for other stuff. Set up, soup slam. My God. Wins a change. Going into the cover. 1, 2, 3. Dang! Here's your winner. And a stove. Sika eyeing her. Oh my God. Well, hey, greatest of all time, I got nothing else to say but hard agreed. My God. Top 5 doggone main events of the season for a normal WKW show. My goodness. My God. Absolute. They were going for band, move for move, counter for doggone counter. Neither was willing to give. I'm sitting here. I know Sika's sitting here trying to go ahead, give a message, and you know what? To be fair, I mean, yo, Red, welcome in. Thank you, AMW crew. Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Although I will say we should just finish our main event. Welcome in. How are all y'all doing? W show, by the way. I was looking throughout it. Thank you for the raid, Red. Welcome in, Crazy Gamer. Welcome in, Justin. Y'all are just coming in right after we finished our main event. My God, what a phenomenal main event. Teishi challenge for Togu Cranio's WKW Championship, 20 hours away from that of WKW's Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. But my God, neither was trying to go down. But in the end, I didn't do the announcement because, quite frankly, Sika decided to come out. Jarebi was busy brawling with that of Buster on the outside. But ladies and gentlemen, your winner and still the WKW Women's World Champion, Toku Cranio. Also, I did this earlier, but for those that were here already, feel free to go ahead and peep. Let a big Red and Falcon both lately, not even just lately, earlier tonight. Scarlett Nakamura once again finding herself in. I don't know if I'm Scarlett. I'm either happy or I'm the saltiest person ever. Because getting 2 runner-ups in back-to-back Rumbles in the same month. I don't know if I'd be sitting here going, yeah, I'm the shit. Or, man. That being said, Scarlett Nakamura did have quite the showing earlier tonight on AMW. Not only did she pop up there, but also you had Mike Kyoto Maracado. You had that of Buster Wu, Mike Kyoto Maracado, Scarlett Nakamura, the woman that competed in our main event, Teishi, all showing up there. I've been told that who knows, they might have Miss Ishii might have some things to say soon, as well as Scarlett on AMW. But also, not only do you got AMW to keep your eyes out for. Also, Jesus Christ, hold up, give me a second. I need something to drink. Hold up. But I also got Falcon Witch over on Falc's show. You've been having that of Lucia Kuji pop up, and who knows, maybe even some more stars of our own will be popping up there soon. But Lord, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow is looking like one hell of a terrifying show. And in case you don't know, For those that do like some E-Fed wrestling here, your boy does got that and then some. A whole lot of stories, and quite frankly, tomorrow after the Elimination Chamber, I'm making this announcement now. Join the Discord if you haven't, because I will be opening up registrations for Season 4 shortly after tomorrow's Elimination Chamber pay-per-view for WKW, as we make our journey towards WrestleMania season finale, WKW Platinum 3. But tomorrow in the Elimination Chamber, the matches are as follows. I might tinker with the order, so keep that in mind. The MCW Women's Championship Elimination Chamber: Suzy Cranio, Kitty Robin, Melissa Ewing, Exo Yuri, Mercy Cheyenne, and the current World Champion, the double World Champion, Roxanne Langston. We have the WKW Women's Tag Team Champions, the Era Toros, taking on Iko and Coffee, the Coughing Tunes. The MCW Tag Team Champions, as Exo Yuri and Suzy Cranio look to defend against the Royal Guard, Jade and Vanessa, shortly after their doggone Elimination Chamber match. Either both women are going to be red hot, angry, hostile, and legit irritable following the chamber if both lose. But there might be a dynamic thrown off if one of them wins. I don't know. Either way, Royal Guard, y'all got yourselves one hell of a lot to deal with tomorrow. The Intergender Chamber, the first of the two. Sakura Ryu, the Rosie One, takes on Kitty Robin. Also, W Kitty Robin, W Sakura, the GOAT of the MCW for Season 1, taking on the GOAT of MCW for this season. But we also have Gamba, Sento, Bella, and Veen for the Intergender Elimination Chamber. WKW Men's United States Championship is as we'll decide for some reason to challenge Broly from Thy Kingdom Come. Very peculiar choice. Hardcore titles, Veen looks to get his championship back from Kuma Saibo. Hardcore title will be on the line. The WKW Championship Elimination Chamber, as Pharaoh will be taking on Cassius Casino, Big Mac, never the little one, Randy Orton, TV7 Star, and Pharrell. Then we have Azul versus Jarebi. Jarebi wins. She gets herself a championship match at WrestleMania against Buster Wu, but will she be doing so as WKW Women's Champion? Because after that, it will be Togu who can defend her title once again, this time against Jarebi and Sika. WKW Women's title will be back on the line. And then our main event, regardless however I decide to scramble the card, will be that of the other Intergender Elimination Chamber match. Jamal Jose, Tamina Suit Tamina, Mike Kyoto Madokata. No, not the referee. I know some of y'all comment and say she sounds like a referee. She's not a ref. She is the Immortal Phoenix. Scarlett Nakamura, Jackson Ryu, and Dove Mundo. Jamal looking to go ahead and make his way back to the WKW title, keeping his eyes on that chamber. Tamina Sue Tamina has her eyes locked on Abaddon, especially following the disappearance, the abduction of Noah. No idea where he is at. Hopefully that he is all good and well. Mike Madokata full-heartedly intends on targeting that of the MCW champion, whether that's Roxanne Langston, whether that's Exo Yuri, Suzy Cranio. Suzy Cranio. That means cautionary tale versus cautionary tale. Ooh. Let's wait and see. If she wins, if Mike Kyoto wins and Suzy wins their respective chambers, cautionary tale Civil War. Two people that have been seen as the cautionary's leader this season. Ugh. Tomorrow, more PLEs and WKW CPG was said they will be. By the way, shout outs to and shout outs to the Freakies on Theo's show. But nevertheless, you have Scarlett Nakamura desperate to make her way to the World Championship match in the main event of Night 2 for WKW WrestleMania, trying to pull it off again like she did last year with the potential threat of Suru and Togu. Will Scarlett get her name added to that match? And Dove Mundo, Jackson, both are just haters. Jackson hating on Jamal massively, looking to make his way to the world title for WKW, or maybe even get some revenge on Abaddon for the MCW championship. Jackson Had historic reigns with both world titles, longest world champion for both of the belts. Actually, let me see, how long did Jackson hold both championship titles? Let me check. No, not Jamal. Jackson. Jackson Ryu held the MCW Championship over 386 days. And the WKW Championship for over 247 days. My God. So, yeah, you got a lot of danger. That being said, this match in general has a lot of people stacked into this doggone thing. Jamal Jose, a pretty terrifying force despite recently debuting. Don't take that man lightly. Tamina Sutamina also, don't take her lightly, has been showing off in any match she gets the opportunity to do so. Mikio Okada, multiple time world champion. Let me double check. See, just how long is her reigns? Now I can pull it up here. I'll let y'all go ahead and see with your boy. So, okay, not as long as I thought, but two-time WKW champion. 35 days for the second reign after she defeated Scarlett Nakamura in an I Quit. Well, actually, no, she lost to Scarlett in an I Quit match, but then cashed in her Gimmick Grand Championship opportunity, excuse me. She immediately regained the title back. Meaning that, technically speaking, between these 42 days and this doggone 35 days, might as well just be one reign combined, because Scarlett was unconscious throughout the entirety of it. Bye bot. Pretty sure that's the second bot that got Hakai. She is also former tag team champion and MCW world champion for that of 35 days. Apologies, I'm in the way. Good lord. Scarlett Nakamura, one of the fan favorites, and someone that made her debut on. Good lord, how many effects is this woman on? This woman is trying to be Miss Worldwide. Two-time MCW Tag Team Champions. First time with Sakura. Second time with Sakura. Then is the infamous not even one day, like 1 minute long reign of being MCW champion, considering she would not quit even if it meant her getting packed up and sent to the woo. Her Gimmick Grand Championship reign that she cashed in for her students Noah and Riku. You have the Gimmick Grand Championship reigns. You have, not the Gimmick Grand, the Gauntlet Championship reigns, back when that title was still active. Former world champion for 96 days. United States champion before Buster Wu decided to yoink that shit for herself for a good long while. Considering she is still champion, yeah. 35 days. Buster and Scarlett tag team champions, the two nut jobs of WKW and MCW. And MCW world champion shortly after her debut. Whole lot of star power, and let me not even look over Dovev, despite how we feel about him. Even though the Dovev in this match is technically not the same as the Dovev that was WKW champion, because for those that don't know a little WKW lore, yeah, this man is technically not the one that's going to be in our chamber match tomorrow, because this version of Dovev is dead. Got packed up by let me say this because I don't want legal battles with her, but got allegedly packed up, by Scarlett Nakamura. I prefer dealing with her as a goober, not when she is not in a good mood. And he had 2 titles? I didn't even realize he was a 2-time, wait, no, oh. So this is his United States Championship reign, then 54 days was his WKW title reign. Alright. So what else we got in this match? Trying to look through everybody's stats. I think I did everybody. Yeah, got a whole lot of star power in this doggone show. I hope to see y'all. I know y'all popped in at the end of the show, but I do hope to see y'all tomorrow for the Elimination Chamber. We start making our journey towards our 3rd season finale, WKW Platinum WrestleMania. make sure to go ahead and join in. I need to hit up, you just reminded me. Thank you for mentioning about CPG. I need to hit up Theo, because I do want to see if I did toss any of my stars over to CPG, if I could go ahead and make promos for them. Because some of y'all know the hell that I put Marty and Dazzle through. Shout out to Theo, by the way. But quite frankly, again, tomorrow, your boy will be opening up registrations for Season 4 following the Elimination Chamber. So make sure to stay in tune for that. If you are here and you haven't hit the follow button, feel free to do so. Hit the follow button, join the rumble. Because who knows, maybe if you wish to and you stay around and you become a regular, you could be world champion one day. I don't know. Nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, I don't have much else to go off on that. We kind of finished our show. I need to go ahead and finish setting up for tomorrow's show, as well as fixing my fucking 3D printer, because my shit clogged, and I have to wait a good few more days. I need to try and fix this doggone file, because I have no interest in waiting until fucking Sunday of next week until my doggone helmet is finished. So I'm gonna go ahead and build that for the C Melanin Scarlet, no little thing for GCA. You never know. You never know. Star is sitting here trying to get herself the world title gold on GCA. Scarlet also popping up on AMW. Who knows what she could be up to there? Who knows? Might have to wait and see. Maybe she might have words in the next few weeks. I don't know. But lastly, she has I have no more things to offline. Join us for tomorrow for the Royal Rumble. But y'all want to talk about pay-per-views? Got another homie in the form of Mountain Lax, in which is having her season finale for WrestleMania. LAX's WrestleMania. Gonna be rating in. I greatly appreciate each and every single one of y'all. Let me go ahead and do a little bit of a wrong button. Do a little bit of a thanking for all those that joined in chat. Thank you, Justin Aside. Thank you, scrolling Falcon. Thank you, Red. Thank you, Crazy Gamer. Thank you, Red, for the raid. Thank you, Eco. Thank you, Big Mac, never little one. Thank you, Star. Scrolling. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Thank you so much y'all for joining me in chat. Hope to see y'all tomorrow. We're going to be rating out to Mountain Lion, which is having a WrestleMania for LAX Wrestling. See y'all tomorrow. And as usual, goodbye. Smooch. Good night. Bye-bye. See ya. Up, what up? If you have a sub, feel free to spam raid. If you don't, let me do something real quick before we raid out. Nope. There we go. If you don't have a sub, just eat Dragon Raid. Greatly appreciate each and every single y'all. Greatly appreciate each and every single one of y'all to the point I can't English. Now, for real. Goodbye. Smooch. Good night. Bye-bye. Snubbing. See ya. You already know what it is. Bye-bye. Get her going.